Welcome to an Oasis special, 6 songwriting tips that will help you capture some of the magic in their music. You're going to get better at writing songs on guitar and lyrics in a way that you can use in any type of song going forward. At the end of the video you'll hear a track that I've written and produced that show these tips in action. It's got an epic guitar solo and I think it could definitely be the missing track from Definitely Maybe. Maybe. I'll let you decide. The essential technique for writing Oasis style songs on the guitar that really brings in some interesting harmonic ideas and makes the songs really cool and easy to sing along to. See if you can pick up what it is with these examples. The thing that was running through those song ideas was that descending bass line. Just walking down through the bass as you move through the chords creates some really interesting movements and a really easy sound to sing along to that creates that classic anthemic magic that Oasis songs are known for. Noel seems to like playing songs that are really easy to transition between the chords, often where he just leaves one finger on the fretboard and uses that as an anchor to pivot between the different chord shapes in a kind of nice, rhythmic and easy way. This means you'll end up playing a lot of extensions, suspended chords, sus4s and add9s, those kind of chords. So find chords that are nice and easy to change between so you can get a nice easy groove going and then you can focus on the vocal melody afterwards. So many bands have songs where the bridges are quite short or sometimes there's no bridge at all, it's just the verse plays and it goes into the chorus. And that's fine, but Noel and Oasis' songs often have these extended long bridge sections that take you on a different journey from the verse and bring another dimension to the song.
Slide in, baby, together we'll fly. I've tried begging, but I don't know what you're saying to me. Now that you're mine. Then they said I should feed my head. That to me was just a day in bed. I'll take my car, I'll drive real far. You're not concerned about the way we are. In my mind, my dreams are real. Now you're concerned about the way I feel tonight.
So if you can, try to write a bridge that's 8 bars long or more, because this is a good way to get into the right headspace for an Oasis song, I think. Trying to write a song so good it's got 2 choruses. Noel said the hardest part of songwriting for him is when he's got to write the lyrics. He obviously got very good at it, but he definitely has some themes, techniques and ideas that seem to repeat throughout his songs. So first things first is to think from the perspective of the audience. Would this chorus that you're writing be easy to sing along and chant while you listen to the song? Like you've got to roll with it or you and I are going to live forever. The next one is to try and express some universal truths in your lyrics, what is well understood but also important to know, and then wrap it up in some poetic language. All the roads we have to walk are winding, all the lights that lead the way are blinding. Use languages and messages that inspire hope, self-belief, the dream of something more. In my mind, my dreams are real. Tonight I'm a rock and roll star. It's kind of simplistic, idealistic. It's quite inspiring and something you can get behind. And you can contrast that with the sense of going through hard times and struggling. Like, did you ever feel a pain in the morning rain? I think I've got a feeling I've lost inside. So these are universal human feelings where you feel like the whole world's against you. Find great phrasing in your lyrics if you can, so that the words really flow nicely off the tongue. Like, bound with all the weight of all the words he tried to say, chained to all the places that I never wished to stay. Write some lines with open-ended meanings that don't really say anything, but still seem to convey an intriguing message. like 2 days was going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realised what you've got to do. Not really saying anything of any substance there, and yet there seems to be some deeper meaning within it. This next tip's great for developing your melodies and taking people on a journey with your music. It's also one of the hardest things to do, to spread the vocal melody over 8 bars instead of 4. This makes the notes in the melody take us in a more interesting and complex direction. And in the process, the song seems to say more.
Lately, did you ever feel the pain in the morning rain as it soaks you to the bone? How many special people change? How many lives are living strange? Where were you while we were getting high? I'm free to do whatever I choose, and I'll sing the blues if I want. I'm free.
So this is a great practice for songwriting in general, because the more time we practice extending a melodic line, the better we get at expressing ourselves through melody, taking the listener on a more emotional journey. Noel said himself that he suspects that he wouldn't have written all of those great songs that he did if he'd have spent all his time learning the fretboard, where all the notes are, all this music theory and all these different scales. He used his imagination to write his songs, and he ended up falling back on probably one of the most versatile scales, which is the minor pentatonic scale, which he uses for pretty much all of his solos and riffs. It's not an Oasis song if it doesn't feature like a minor pentatonic solo in it. So the first 3 examples, Champagne Supernova, Supersonic, and Bring It On Down, all seem to use F sharp minor root position. And then there's the epic Live Forever solo, which, while being quite fiddly, is actually very basic in terms of where you play it on the fretboard, because it's just around this minor pentatonic position again, but this time it's played in the E minor pentatonic root position. So don't overcomplicate things on your solo. Use the minor pentatonic scale, have some fun with it, and write some solos or riffs that sound as cool as you can and that are easy to play. Alright, it's the moment I've been waiting for. I'm going to play the missing track from Definitely Maybe. I think this could have gone on the album, or at least been a B-side, but I might be a little bit biased and definitely a bit delusional, but see what you think. It's called Sounds of the City. See you in the next video.
kisses and no slow dances. Live hard, shatter our life's romances. Take it or leave it, take it for granted. The passing of time takes your